The first prophecy. The prophet Iskal says, war is coming. What is war, you say? Men killing with iron. Men with sharp points. Men will hunt us down like pigs. War will end us if we do not prepare. Build walls. Pray to Kinnear. Kinnear, give us strength. Kinnear, give us vision. Kinnear, praise Kinnear. Equip us with swords. Pray to Kinnear. If you should not, your nostalgia will fail. Your world will fall. Pray to Kinnear. Welcome back to another episode of Jay's Adventures. And on today's episode, we are back in our beautiful village of why do I make names that I can't pronounce? I ask. Why do we have no sound? Let's try that. Oh, there's our sound. We still have one block. I meant to get rid of that. I didn't. Oh, oops. Just ignore this. I wasn't cheating. Yes. For those of you guys that are new, I do cheat a little bit, but it's not cheating technically, in my opinion. Basically what I do is I take books out and I write them. Since I'm technically not the one writing them, I say it's fair game and it's okay. I need to build a library or something. For now, this book's gotta go somewhere. So, if you guys couldn't guess, there are some tensions between here and here. Of course, Kinnear has warned these people through deja vu that they are going to be going to war. Now, here's the interesting thing about this and why it's paradoxical and kind of cool is if they do not pray to Kinnear, if they do not get ready, then they won't be able to in the future give themselves nostalgia, which will warn them now of the coming danger. Now, the paradox between that is, well, if they have the deja vu right now, then doesn't that mean that they're successful? That's open to debate. We don't know. We really don't know. But I can tell you one thing. We are going to be working on building ourselves a wall for them. In the past here, we've tried to build a road, and that is now at a standstill because we need to build them a wall. What I want to do for this particular wall is I want it to be made of a lot of andesite, and that is sort of where we're going with this. I'm not exactly sure how I want it to go, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into creative mode and take a look-see at what we want to build for this particular wall. This is going to be less defensive and more artistic of a wall. Now, this isn't necessarily a good idea, but these guys aren't concerned too much with defense. They're concerned with praising Kinnear and using a lot of andesite because they believe that that is a holy stone. So let's go and let's go try out some things. Okay, so to start us off, we're going to need a few things. Let's clear our color palette here. I actually want to use some wool for this. And what I want to use for wool is blue wool. Basically, in the past, some of the things that I have pajamas on right now. I know this is completely and totally off topic. I went out in the snow, and they're soaking wet, and it's annoying me. Okay. Let's get some polished andesite. This, if we dye enough sheep, it won't be too bad. But I don't want to go with too many of these. I just want to go with one or two types of wool. Maybe cyan. Maybe cyan. And we're just going to dye a couple of sheep and breed them and get ourselves some of these things. The wall here is not going to be quite as big as the other one. We don't want that one. We want to have normal stone, and I would like to do a little bit of cobblestone. We're going to go with not spruce, but dark oak. Where is dark oak? Right here. And actually, let's do oak, spruce, some stone bricks here, and I think that will do it. Okay, let's come up with a wall setup. Okay, so these guys are going to be more based around having a wooden wall. They don't have time to build a fancy wall, so this wall is going to be wooden, which means we're going to have to, I guess, kind of make up some shapes and ways to vary it up. So I just want to get a basic wooden wall down. This is going to be a single layer wall, so you guys can imagine. Did I hear something? I don't know. So this is going to be sort of the way the wall is set up. I'm going to try and add some variations here and there. For instance, I would like a little bit of... I would like to incorporate this, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Just a little bit of stone kind of shoved in there to add a little bit. Let's actually get some of this. Now, this may not work out at all, in which case we'll figure something else out. There we go. Maybe that's something they're going with right there. I really want to fit the andesite somewhere, but I don't know if I see that working. Let's be a little bit more logical. So maybe they're adding the stone at the top and perhaps at the bottom, but not necessarily in the middle, because that doesn't make a lot of sense unless they're doing this. This is support for this, the holy stone that they're doing. Now, at the top here, what I want to do is I want to get some stairs. Spruce stairs, we'll go with oak slabs. So the spruce is going to be right along this here, okay? Actually, hold on. I want it to be right along here. Oh, we used that for... okay, I was going to say, where did those guys come from? I was using it to do a practice battle to kind of see how all that stuff is going to work in play with everything. Okay. Now, I've come up with two storylines, which I'm not going to tell you about that, but one if they win the battle and one if they lose the battle. I haven't figured out exactly what's going to happen to the other team, the other civilization, if they lose the battle. But whatever it is, we're going to come up with it, and we're going to have some fun doing that. So let's put that there, kind of give support to it. And now, time set 0. What we're going to be doing, putting down these, this is the line, if you will, of the wall. Okay. Bear with me through this, because trust me, when this is done, it's going to look good. And now what we're doing is we're just adding some of these little almost spike looking things to the top. Keep that open. Put that there. Okay. So on this outside, this literally looks like a makeshift wall, which is exactly what I want. This is thrown together. They've cut logs, they've thrown it up, they've put some supports here and there to kind of give some fortification to it. But in the end, the guys can just come in and fight their way through. This stuff is not going to be hard to cut down, and when they get to the other side, well, that's just it. And on this other side, what I want to do, first of all, I want to give a little extra support right there, obviously. What I want to have going on this other side is a lot of fence. A lot of fence, if I can find fences, there they are. A lot of fence stuff going on. So all these things need to be supported if they aren't already. These things right here, we're going to want to do that. And I've got an idea right here for how this is going to come into play. Maybe like this. No. Like that. And then we're going to put that there. Okay. So again, a lot of really makeshift stuff. We're even going to go ahead and put this like this. I really wish these would connect. But how we're going to make it connect is just adding, this needs that right here, adding a couple of these little things right here. So what do we have now? We have on this side a makeshift wall that is obviously scrambled. These guys are literally scrambling because they believe the prophecy. They are doing everything in their power to make this prophecy not come to pass. They want to make sure that they have all their bases covered, literally. And so when the battle starts, they're going to be able to fight and do their best. So these guys are going to come in, and these guys have swords. They're going to come in. They're going to try and hack away at them. But the question is, are they going to break through? The important part here is that they're going to start hacking away at these wooden parts. So any wooden parts that are exposed are a big gaping hole for them. So this is gonna be a tough one. But if they win, and here's the thing, if they win, what we're gonna end up having is they're gonna fortify this wall with andesite stuff. So this wall, let's keep in mind what it looks like right now. We're gonna start to make things look a little more pretty. So we're going to have a little bit of this action going on, right? Some nice polished andesite on the bottom. And then on the top, we're going to go with this, keeping the shape that originally was there. And this is only if they win the battle. So what I want to do now is I want to simulate a little bit of a battle to kind of gauge how all of this is going to work. So what we need is we're going to need a zombie egg. We also want a villager egg, and we want I think we need to spawn in manually the iron golems. Get that. And a pumpkin. Pumpkin head. Oh, villager egg just tossed out. Alright, so we're going to put these guys right here. And then what I want to do... Oh. Get back in there. These guys are, of course, going to jump down and go after the other guys. But I want to make it a fair fight, so we are going to have a gate, and that's sort of where the breach may be. So I'm going to act as if... And I know that we have 2 iron golems there, so we can at least simulate the battle with these 2 iron golems. Fence gates. I want to put a fence around the area right here. And we're going to have one gate. And obviously there's going to be an more open area here. So we need to maybe have like a 3 going on here. And let's spawn our villagers. Right? Okay. Now, on this side, we're going to spawn a bunch of zombies. Oh, are we? Right. We're locked. That really sucks. Dang it. Is there... Oh, really? There is literally no way. Huh. Okay, well, that blows my entire plan. There's no way, I'm guessing, to do anything other... Shoot. Well, at least we got our wall down. We can't simulate a battle, though. Maybe we can. Yeah, I doubt it. Well, we'll have a gate. The zombies will be able to get into the gate, and the way I'm going to work it is if they kill off a significant part of the population, well, if they kill off all the population, I should say, we'll have some, maybe 3 or 4 villagers, quote-unquote, retreat, and those will end up going somewhere else, and we'll spawn those in another area. And I'm not going to tell you what area, but assuming that the iron golems are able to properly defend, I just want to see if he'll react. He doesn't even react. Assuming that they're able to properly defend, then that's going to be even better. But this wall definitely looks cool. I'm going to have to do something about right here, because I don't necessarily like that. But for the makeshift wall right now, it's a lot of wood, and that's pretty easy to do. So, that's going to be some off-camera work. But, until then, happy mining and crafting.